What is up, you guys? Welcome to my channel. This is Blue Butterfly Mystic. I'm Kate, and if you are new here, welcome. If not, welcome back. Today, if you were here for a reading and you clicked on this video, that means it's for you, and you need to hear this, okay? First of all, the song that I'm channeling is G-Eazy, Me, Myself, and I. Woo, it's just me, myself, and I. Solo ride until I die, 'cause I got me for life. Ooh, I don't need a hand to hold, even when the night is cold. I got that fire in my soul. I don't need anything to get me through the night, except the beat that's in my heart. Yeah, it's keeping me alive. I don't need anything to make me satisfied, 'cause the music does me good and it gets me every time. So loudly am I being told to tell y'all. I just saw 113 on the timer. Everything that you are searching for already lives within you. Okay? You do not have to deal with abusive situations. You don't have to be in places that make you uncomfortable. You don't have to be subjected to negativity because there is no reason. If it's not serving you, that means it's time. If your body is alarming you through pain, anxiety, depression, any of this, okay, it is time to go. That is what Spirit is telling me to tell you, okay? What did I say, 113? Break away. You cannot start anew without letting something go. Your angels ask you to reframe this time not as an ending, but as a new beginning. They ask you to create high vibrations by welcoming change. Pay attention to what is awakening in you. Journal about something that excites you at this time. I know better than, not better, just as much as anybody else, 248, what it is like to have to leave a situation and it hurt like hell. Okay? I was just on here, if you follow me and you've been, following my journey, you know that we just landed somewhere new. Okay? I don't even know why I'm being guided to tell you this, because this is extremely personal and I wasn't planning on telling anybody that wasn't on a need to know basis, okay? Somebody out there needs to hear this. It was right at 2 weeks. Okay, we were in the house with Miss Debbie and her son, okay? And I love them both to death. I used to work with her son, and that's how I met Debbie. I went with him to a nursing home on Christmas because he didn't want to go see her by himself. And that's my friend. Like, of course I'll go, you know? I didn't want to be with him. And he got violent with me. That's just one. They're everywhere, okay? And I'm not proud about that, but this is the thing. It wasn't my house. And I was there to help Debbie and be her caretaker because she didn't want to be in a nursing home. We needed somewhere else to go. Okay? 444 on the timer. Stability is being affected. And not just like stability around you, like your environment, but your mental stability. Okay? When you subject yourself to people, places, and things that are not serving you. All right. Anyway, so I didn't want to step on her toes, but I knew that I was not about to continue to be berated, battered, hit, nothing. No. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt, burned it, used its ashes to paint war marks, like okay. And so, oh well, let's just wait till Monday and I'll call so and so, whatever. Okay. When Monday came and went and that conversation didn't happen, oh well, I didn't know who I was supposed to talk to. Okay, so now I have to take this into my own hands. I had no idea what I was going to do. Absolutely no idea. Okay? Spirit is also guiding me to tell you this. Help comes in the most unexpected ways at the most unexpected times. I was literally sitting in my room at Debbie's praying for a fucking miracle. Excuse my F-bombs. Yeah, I curse. I love God, but I also drop F-bombs. All right? Nobody's perfect. Literally sitting in my room praying for a miracle. And my friend texts me, "Hey lady, just checking on you." And I burst into tears. And I was like, look, this is going to sound completely insane right now. Do you have room for me and my kids? My kids weren't being messed with. It was me. But they were being subjected to a toxic environment because of what was happening to me. And I promised myself that was never going to happen again. So I waited a day, and right at the last minute, I packed everything we had, which fit in the bed of a truck, a pickup truck. And we left for the third time since December 11th. Okay? I know you're tired, baby. I know you're exhausted. You're not alone. That is why I'm being called to tell everybody my testimony and what I've been through, because you get a lot of readers out here. Not very many of them share their personal stories to help you guys understand. I'm being guided back to this book. My soul is full of longing for the secret of the sea, and the heart of the great ocean sends a thrilling pulse through me. That just fell out of my book. So, the ocean might be significant to you like it is to me. Return favors. 248. Is that what it was? I think it was. Your angels do not work alone. Oftentimes, your angels send someone in your life to channel their power through helpful acts. Get the fuck out of here, y'all. Think of someone who has selflessly been there for you recently. Find a meaningful way to connect with them that reflects the gratitude you have in your heart. I mean, it don't get much more plain than that. There are people who are going to be sent to you at the right opportune 8558 shit. At the right time. Divine timing is real. Okay? I'm being guided to tell you also that when my friend did say we can work something out, I didn't know when we were going to be leaving. I knew I wanted to get out as soon as possible. But during the course of the day, we're going to talk about synchronicities, okay? So he asked me, well, when do you want to go? And I was like, I don't know. I need to meditate. I need to talk to God about it. And he was like, well, don't you think you better get to doing that? And I was like, yep, sure do. So got off the phone, put on my vibrations, sitting on my bed, and there was a church nearby. And the bells I could hear. And then all of a sudden I hear, She could hear those church bells ringing, ringing. Up in the loft, that whole choir singing, singing. Fold your hands and close your eyes. Yeah, it's all gonna be alright. Just listen to the church bells ringing, ringing. Yeah, they're ringing. And if anybody knows that Carrie Underwood song, it starts out, Jenny grew up wild like a something barefoot daisy out in the something. Anyway, she's a poor girl, broke as hell but blessed with beauty, the kind that a rich man can't turn down. And so basically she meets this this guy, and everyone thought they were Ken and Barbie, but Ken was always getting way too drunk. Saturday night after a few too many, it was all shit. And I don't have my other phone right now either, so I can't, 11:11, so I can't even look up the lyrics. But long story short, he starts hitting her, and she kills him. Okay, so I'm like, I do not want to end, because I'm so far away from my family, and I can't go to jail for murder. Who's going to take care of my kids? We don't have anybody, right? Okay. So if I channel a song, I always play it so that I can hear the lyrics, because I'm very clairaudient and I receive messages through music all the time. So the next song that is like that autoplay, I'm sorry, there's like an anxiety. I can feel it. Stand on the bar, stomp your feet, start clapping, got a real good feeling, something bad about to happen. Carrie Underwood and Miranda Lambert. Okay, and I was like, oh, something bad. And I was like, okay. And then I looked down at the bottom. It's autoplay, right? Just listen to church bells. It's trying to come on again. And I'm like, yeah, I need to get the hell out of here. So I texted my friend and I was like, yeah, can you come get us this evening? I need enough time to pack the little bit that we have, and can you come get us? Yep. So I went downstairs right as I was finishing packing up, and I told Debbie, we're going. Thank you for opening your home to us. She was like, why? And I was like, Debbie, I've been asking you for days to do something. I didn't want to overstep. I didn't want to lose where we were. I want to be here with you. My kids love you. You know, I enjoy being around you, but you would not make the proper moves in order for us to be safe. And I'm not going to live in fear. I will not live in fear of anything. Not a man, not an entity, not the devil, not nothing. Because you know what? God's got me. And God's got you. And if you know that it's time to leave, I'm hearing squeaky wheel gets the oil. Ask. Do not be ashamed to ask for help, because asking for help is actually strength. Okay? 855. I don't know why my hand is here. Love abundantly. Donate your time. The love you have in your heart can be shared with those around you. Where can you demonstrate love to someone who doesn't feel any? Your guides want you to donate some time today to a person or an organization that would benefit from the abundance of love you have in your heart. So what I'm hearing is, once you're safe, once you're rested, once things start returning to some kind of normalcy, give back. Whatever that means, whatever you can do, whatever you feel called to do, give back. All right? I'm feeling some advice cards. Break free from generational curses. Let nobody steal your joy. Drops the mic. I'm done. I don't even know. I don't even need to go any further with this, okay? Y'all, nobody is coming to save you. There is no knight on a white horse. There is no sugar mama or sugar daddy, or there is none of that. You save yourself when you open your mouth and you ask for help. Nobody is going to, it's really sad. The amount of people that see things going on and say nothing. I'm the motherfucker that'll be like, yo, that ain't right. What are you doing? Why are you talking to them like that? Because that's just me. And I wish somebody would have done that for me when I was out in public getting dragged around. So I'm that person for other people. I'm that person for you today. Why are you putting up with this? Why are you allowing this thing or this person or this environment or all of them to suck your energy through a boba straw? They got a hit and they liked it. And now they don't want to let it go because it's keeping them fed. They're literally feeding on you and you are drained. That's why. Baby. I know you're tired and I know you're exhausted. Just push through. Push through because you can. You have to. Or free will, which in my opinion is at times an illusion, but you can choose to stay where you are. If you are perfectly fine with the negative, low vibrations that you are feeling right now, stay. If you are ready to turn over a new leaf, a new chapter, now I'm gonna go. It's time to go. All right. So I just saw 1701 and 1702. So I'm gonna look up 171 and 172 before we go. 172. Intangible validation. Yes. You don't need anybody to validate you, your feelings, your emotions, period. Solo ride until I die, 'cause I got me for life. You got you. God's got you. Your spirit team, I'm hearing an army of 10,000. They've got you, baby. They've got you. I promise you. Trust. Trust God. Trust yourself. Trust your inner guidance. Trust the synchronicities that you are seeing. Trust that, I'm hearing, trust that the next opportunity that opens up for you is for you, and you need to take it. Push against societal validation. You are being reminded to make sure your motives for quality of life align with intangible feelings of peace, connection, and harmony instead of the superficial validation society pushes upon you. Take a survey today of what you don't need to spend more energy obtaining. Okay, it's like, if you're walking the spiritual path, baby, I'm here to tell you right now that how could you think you could live a normal life? Normal, whatever the fuck that is. There is no such thing. Normal is a perception. Live your life based on what makes you happy. I'm not saying, take revenge or go to jail or, as long as you're not breaking the laws of man or the laws of the universe, who cares what you're doing, what the next person doing, what Betty Sue next door is doing? Betty! Hi! And she pulls, on the Grinch, she, pulls out the thing with the lights, and she's like, bam, 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 bam. Okay, why is Betty so worried about what kind of lights Martha has on her house? Comparison kills the soul. It kills people. Stop comparing yourself to everybody else around you, because what you think you want is because you've been trained to want that by what other people around you have. It's a program. It's a freaking program, okay? I'm hearing be still and nurture yourself. You have got to get really still and quiet. Even if you take a couple moments just to freeze, not even breathe, hold yourself still. practice, okay? I need 171 so I can get off of here. Small improvements. Raise the vibe. Your angels ask you to focus on how you can leave everything you interact with better than how you found it. Be it a piece of trash you pick up on a walk, a coworker you compliment, or a problem you are able to solve for someone. Find ways to leave the world a little bit better. Okay, so this is how I'm going to end this. I'm going to tell you guys how this situation between me and Debbie ended, okay? Because after I left there, I had to process. Because I have been a victim, and I'd like to, I do say survivor. I'm a survivor of sexual assault. I am a survivor of physical assault. I am a survivor. I am a survivor. I'm a survivor. Okay, I am. Because I'm still here, and I'm still kicking. And damn it, I'm going to keep going. I didn't come this far to come this far, and neither did you, okay? So Debbie texts me, and she goes, it's just some guilt trip. Okay, and she's making my kid, as we're leaving, she's making my kid cry, talking about, I might as well just kill myself. Manipulation. Okay, goodbye. So the next day she texts me and she goes, well, I hope you guys are getting settled in okay. I fell, and my friend had a well checkup, the police came and this and that, and I didn't respond to it. I didn't even open it. Okay, I only saw half the message. A couple hours later, well, you sure did leave a mess. Oh, confirmation burp. Everything in me wanted to be like, you leave everything better than you found it. All right. Actually, Miss Debbie, I believe that me and the kids being in your home shed light on a lot of things that were broken. You could barely walk through your house without tripping over things. And I cleaned and I organized almost every single room. Almost. Except for her bedroom, which she wasn't using. She was using it as storage. Okay? I took care of her 2 dogs. I took care of her and I took care of my kids. I just saw 2 on the timer. Alright? And I told her, I was like, you know what? I don't have any ill feelings towards you or your son. I love you very much. But I'm not going to put up with the guilt trips. Okay? I'm really hoping that, you and him can, because that's what the real problem was. It was the problem between those two. I hope that you can break this generational hurt through true honesty and vulnerability. Okay? And I'm sending you so much love and light. Take care. With hearts. I could have cursed her out. I could have, I could have done a whole lot of things. But I didn't. I always try to handle situations with grace and love and compassion, because that is how I would want somebody to treat me. Because you know what? I'm human. I make mistakes. I've gone off the handle at people in my life. Not much, and definitely not much when it's not warranted, but I really try not to. I really try to turn the other cheek, and I really try to show unconditional love, because unconditional love is love without conditions. That means that we love people because we see them as human beings. We see them as their inner child. We see them as soul essence, as a part of Source, God, the Creator, everything. We see them. And we know that they are not as enlightened as we are. They don't know what they do, how it affects people. They're stuck in a karmic loop, okay? And they just don't know how to get out. But we cannot break ourselves or break our own backs bending backwards trying to help people that don't want to help themselves. Okay, that's the difference. Somebody that's like acknowledging that there's a problem, acknowledging that they need change in their life, and not only that, but then taking inspired action. And I'm not talking about, yeah, that's right, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I think I could do that. No, like within that week, that person needs to be making some moves to like start doing better, and then continually progressing, because otherwise they don't give a crap and they're just telling you what you want to hear to keep you around. Trust me, I have been through this so many times, and I know that every time I switch locations, it's because I'm being called there. I'm being called to help heal something. And when that person refuses to heal, boop, there I go. I mean, it's a mutual exchange. I'm not saying that I'm not gaining or I'm not benefiting, because, you know, all of these relationships, all of these connections, they're teaching me something. We face challenges so that we know what we do and don't want. I say this all the time. What would the world be like if everybody liked the same thing? Same sweaters, same paint colors. We'd be fighting over the same stuff, and life would be so freaking boring. No, I don't think I want to live a life like that. I think I would just rather listen to my body, because your body is your compass. Okay? Listen to your body when it's screaming at you, hey, this is wrong. Take its advice and listen. It takes practice. But baby, you got this. Okay? And if you just need a sounding board, you need somebody to talk to, you want to email me and be like, yo, what's up? I'm here. I always put my information down in the description box. Email me. All right? By the way, shout out to Stacy, okay, for sending me an email today. I appreciate you, girlfriend, and I am praying for you. And everybody, I want to, if possible, if you're comfortable, if it's not going to trigger you, to share your testimony down in my comments, please. Let other people know that they are not alone, okay? Let other people know that you can go through some of the hardest things and still come out the most beautiful version of you. We are a family of butterflies, y'all, okay? If this message resonated with you, please like, subscribe, comment, let me know how it resonated for you. And if you like it, then you'll be coming back, right? So I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.